Hey guys, Vivi-chan des. How are you guys doing? So I hope you enjoyed that song. And it's one of my favorite songs. That's how I got into One Piece, you know. I know that the 20th anniversary was last week, July 22nd was the official day, but today I'm gonna be talking about how I got into One Piece and like how my journey just began. So nowadays, like, people don't really watch cartoons on TV anymore. Like when I was young and growing up, I used to watch all my cartoons and stuff on TVs. Like Saturday mornings, they'd have all these programs like Nick Jr., Fox Kids, Kids WB, ABC Family, like that kind of thing. So I used to watch like Digimon and Power Ranger, Pokemon and all that on TV and all these other shows. Yeah, I guess after Fox Kids, like somewhere in like 2002 or something, they changed into something called the Fox Box, and I guess I didn't really like them anymore. Sometimes I'll go on the channel and I'd look on what's around and I just didn't like it. I just never went back to Fox Kids or Fox Box now. I just changed back to Kids WB, ABC Family. Those are the two main ones that I've always been on. Like whenever there's commercials, you just like jump around. But back in the days, like commercials were like fun. I don't mind watching commercials, but like they just keep repeating and it gets kind of boring. I want to see something new and different and like fun. One Piece was one of the shows on Fox Box, but I didn't really get into it. So fast forward, people started watching anime. Like I got into like Inuyasha somewhere in 7th grade. Inuyasha was like the very first anime I got into, so I went to the library, I read the manga, and then I went home to like, this is when like YouTube was just starting and like someone uploaded like a whole bunch of the episodes and I was just addicted. And after I finished the Inuyasha series, I was looking for more. I got into Naruto at the time, and then I was like looking for other shows to watch, so I just like type in like shonen animes to watch. So one of them was One Piece, and I remember I gave it a try. The animation was really weird. I mean, that's how everyone started out looking at One Piece. It is the highest selling manga in all of Japan, worldwide, so I guess 9th grader me just keep going with the anime. So I did just that. I thought it was alright. Episode 1, Kobe was introduced and Nami was there. Episode 2, I really liked the part with Zoro where the girl gave him the onigiri and then he takes it and he's like, let me eat it, and like I thought it was a nice friendship. Say goodbye to Kobe, and then later they meet Buggy and Nami. Yeah, at this point I still thought it was like alright. I just kept going because like I liked the little moments where Luffy was like, oh, my hat's my treasure, straw hat, more people to join, and then you see Usopp and then Sanji's past. Yeah, everything was just leading on, and like that Zoro part where Mihawk just like sliced and he's like crying, I'm never gonna cry again, I promise you that, future pirate king, and just like those little moments just always like got to me. But it was just like almost there, just like, it's an interesting show. I'ma keep going. I liked it, but I didn't love it. But it's just when you got to the Nami part, that was the part that sold me. The part where she was crying and then Gen-san was like, she did it to save the village. That money, the 100 million Betty, is for the villagers. Do not touch that money. And it just like broke my heart, the bond with her family. Like Luffy just laying down and like, I'm not gonna listen to your story. I just want Nami as my navigator. I don't care about her past. It was just like it just touched me. The villagers know Arlong's gonna keep her trapped forever and they're going to fight her, and then Nami just falls on the floor and she knows there's no choice. She can't stop the villagers, she can't stop Arlong. It's just like all this stress, this emotion. Like when you're in that much of like stress and stuff, like the adrenaline is going, you don't even feel that much pain. She's like stabbing herself, like, oh my god, the acting, like it just filled me with so much emotion, and just the whole part. Everyone would say this is the start of One Piece. Luffy grabs his hat, puts it on her head, and it's like, she remembers, don't touch my treasure. Like I always watch the Japanese stuff. Yeah, something about the passion and just more used to Japanese. And then you got the walk, the Overtaken. Every time I hear Overtaken, it just fills me with so much like excitement. And then when you hear the Medi song, the Mother Sea, it just, oh, the backstory. Oh, I forgot to mention the part with like Berumeru-san just like killed me. She's like, the money is not for me, it's for my kids, my 2 kids, and I can't say I can't have kids. Just those moments, I watched this so many times, I will always cry. After Luffy defeated Arlong and he's like, Nami, you're my nakama, just like, and she crying, like the relief, just everything about that just filled me with so much happiness. And it's like Gen-san was telling, you better swear on Berumeru's grave you're gonna take care of Nami. She's never gonna cry, okay? She's always gonna be happy. The journey continues. Just something about One Piece, like, is so addicting. I love an adventure. Like, my real life, I have a little bit of like social anxiety. Like, I'm just a really awkward person. Like, as I got older, I'm a little better at talking with people, and I feel like One Piece, just anime in general, just sort of saved me. I was waiting for like a nakama, like a friend, to be there for me. And there's all these like funny moments that just make me laugh and just go through the day. I love the adventure after you cross through the lodge town and you go through the reverse mountain and then meeting Laboon. It's like, oh, let's just cross the calm belt. Like, oh shoot, the Neptunians, the Sea King. Like, let's get back out of here. Yeah, meeting Vivi and Vivi turns out to be a really close friend of ours, and I really like that she teaches Luffy, like, sometimes if you're the captain, you gotta act like the captain. You gotta bow down your head, and Luffy has always stuck to it. I mean, he kind of knew that because, like, with Ace being all polite and stuff, but like Vivi was the one be like, you're a failure as a captain. You gotta do the right thing to save your crew right here. Oh my gosh, that Chopper arc, I think the Chopper arc is the arc I cried so much. For Nami, it was just like silent and just like tears falling, but for Chopper, I was like hyperventilate. I don't know, like it got me to this point where like I just really felt so bad for Chopper, and like the Dr. Hiru, his dad, it just like, I'm not gonna live long. Like, you know, when someone truly dies, it's when they are forgotten. So that part just is like, here's a happy life, and then he exploded himself in front of Chopper. I mean, everyone knows all these moments, but that part just really got to me. Just the little moments he spent with Chopper, it just got me so sad. When Chopper joined the crew and he had to leave the Dr. Reach, like, what do you can't do it, and then he's running down the sled, and yeah, she fires and it made the huge sakura trees. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional just talking about that scene. And then Chopper just just crying in front of, right after he got on the ship. Like, it's all these funny moments with like, hey, like a chopstick on your nose, and it's like, what'd you guys get Chopper for? It's like, oh, cause he's a transforming reindeer, and then Sanji's like, emergency food. Chopper's like, ah! You know the part where they're locked up in the jail cell with Smoker, and they're just having fun cause like, they're bored, there's nothing to do, they can't escape. Usopp and Luffy are pretending to be Sanji no mane. And then Nami's like, gets of us like, you too, Zoro, why are you sleeping? And then back in Skypiea, he does the same expression. I'm trying to be Zoro, like, oh. When the first part Luffy lost to Crocodile, I was like, kind of shocked. Like, he just sucked the life. Nico Rogbin was cool. Like, I didn't hate her or not. She was always like helping us out little by little. Vivi, after she confronted Crocodile, and Crocodile's like, oh, can't save your country, and then she falls down and Luffy catches her like, I'm back, I'm here for you, Vivi. And then all your crew gather. Like, she was losing hope, like, oh my gosh, no one can hear my voice, and all the Straw Hat Nakamas come in, and then yeah. After they finish the battle, I always love the party scenes, like Alabaster and Yes Lobby. Every time they finish an arc and there's like a party scene, I love those. And then let's go, and they have the X here. Like, can I still be your Nakama? Of course. Don't say anything. And Born Great! I forgot what he said. Something about the spring Okama way. I love him. And all the part in Impel Down. Skypiea, I love the beginning of Skypiea. So many like fun, exciting arcs. I know people compare Skypiea and Fishman Island. Like, I love those two arcs a lot. I don't need the action scenes. I love the part where it's like fanning over the mermaids, or just like jumping on the clouds, like when Luffy's just like, Nande kore tanoshimi na. Like, oh, this is so fun on the clouds jumping, and I replay that part. And then Chopper with his like googly eyes and his tongue like, oh, me too. I didn't really care for the action scenes in Sky Island. I just love the part where they're just having fun at the Angel Beach, and they meet Cornus and stuff. And oh my, and Gandalf, the kami, the god, or ex-god, it was so cool. Zoro be like, oh, I don't believe in God, and Chopper's like, he's so cute, and then he swings. I think it's like anime only, but he does the Tarzan voice, like, oh. Love the part in the forest where they're like making the stew. We gotta make a campfire, and then Robin's like, we shouldn't do it because the enemy's detectives. Like, no, we gotta do it, we gotta have a campfire. Luffy's singing where he's like, Minami no shima wa atteki pineapple puru antata poka poka yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, I just love pre-time skip because there's just so many funny parts. There's still funny parts in post-time skip, but Just something about the pre-time skip is it's the best. Oh, and the famous Eneru thing with the like volts on Luffy. Nothing worked at the huge mouth and just like If Eneru didn't fight Luffy, I heard someone say he'd be as strong as like a vice admiral, maybe even an admiral. But it's just Luffy's natural physical anatomy is resistant to his powers. We move on to Water 7, and this part it just really stressed me out because like there was problem with the boat, disassociation with the members, like Robin was leaving, Usopp was leaving, and everyone was just angry. It just like connected me back to like family problems. Like I didn't want to have this feeling, and it was just like really bothering me. All the townspeople thought the Straw Hats committed the thing with iceberg, and I'm just like, oh no, like it just really stressed me out that everyone didn't like them. Then at the end you realize everything Robin was doing, everyone put their troubles aside. Frankie, Usopp, at the shipwrights, the Frankie family, we all came together and we went to save the Robin. I really also like the part in Water 7 and they have to go rescue Robin and they're about to go on the train and they're like, the Rocket Man! And then like they're like, what's taking Nami so long? She's the one who wanted us to leave. And then she comes in, there's this like huge bag and Luffy's like, what are you doing taking your time? And then Nami's like turning around to explain and they're already eating the food. Any time we have to rescue someone is just like the best feeling in the world. What's that dumbass stand-up? He's like, you see this flag here, over 150 so countries, the world government bullshit, and then stuff like, you gonna declare war on the government? And then he's like, no, then I probably replayed that part where Luffy was telling Robin like, say you want to live, ikitaito, yeah! And then she's crying and thinking about it and then she's like, I wanna live, I wanna come with you guys to the sea. That's the part that sold me. It was just like, oh my god, I love it. Nami is over there, Zoro, Sanji, Chopper, Usopp, God, Usopp. No, at the time it was just Soga King. It's like, Soga King like set the flag on fire. My new weapon, Kabuto, fire battle star. Wonderful. Right before that happened, you get here too with these the Rocket Man train is like coming in to save them. I hear the train. The Kokoro Basan's like, come on, jump off the roof. Perfect Rocket Man. Frankie falls down. Frankie like burns up the blueprint for Pluton. And then we go in, we fight, and at the end, Robbie just like thanked them. And then we got the Mary scene. The Mary scene just broke my heart. Just like at that part, I still feel like Enies Lobby is my favorite arc. That was the most beautiful thing. Have you ever thought you would ever cry over a boat? I think I was too tired to wait for the anime. I did delve into the manga when Thriller Bark was started. Thriller Bark was alright, but it wasn't my favorite arc. And Luffy, like, I always thought it was weird that he changed his outfit, but I guess it's canon because in the manga, his little vest shirt thing is orange. It had like a lot of funny Halloween moments. Perona's ghost just like got to Luffy, Frankie, and Zoro. Sanji's sitting on the Kerberos thing and he's like, I just saw something very funny. And then Zoro's like, shut up! Nami Swan goes into like full Saiyan devil mode to save her. He's like, I want the invisibility devil fruit. He saved Nami from the wedding. Now it's Nami's turn to save him. And then at the end, Zoro with the moment willing to sacrifice everything for Luffy. Like Zoro sacrificed his own dream to be the best swordsman for Luffy, the future Pirate King. Damn. Yeah, I mean Sanji was ready to do it, but Zoro was like, nope. When they had the song, Bink, Sake, and I love how Brook joins them and he's like, my name is the Hummingbrook. You have a bounty? It's like, and he says it all formal and stuff. It just makes it all like the first part Brook was introduced, and I was pretty cool with the everyone's so scared. He was like, you're a vampire, what are you? And then they have like the octopus feast party dinner, and then he's like really connected with Luffy right off the bat. Lola, you find out she was that zombie, and they become good friends, Namizo, and then Nami's giving away her treasures. And then she told her about the Vivi card, like where like, oh my gosh, Ace. All we knew was like Ace's hat fell down. And you're like, oh shit, something has gone wrong. Ace's Vivi card is like burning up. And you're like, oh, and then it starts this whole thing. Like this is where it just gets so crazy at this point. I care more in One Piece about like the fun moments. I really love fun, like and eating and stuff. They're having fun at the amusement park. They're exploring. They're shopping. Like I love all that. Yeah, the only problem with the One Piece anime is there's not a lot of fillers, but it just, the pacing is really slow. Mostly everyone just reads the manga now, but the anime is what got me into the manga. So the moment where like you thought Kami was going to be sold and be tortured by that celestial dragon. You're just like terrified for her, and then you meet Rayleigh, a former first mate of the Gol D Roger, and you're like, what the hell? And it's just like epicness. Haki, I forgot to mention the fight with Shanks and Whitebeard. Like, Haki was first introduced manga chapter 1 or episode 4. Haki against the sea beast. Luffy punches that celestial dragon. Just so much epicness, and you'd never think the Straw Hats would fail, but that was like the lowest, and you're like, damn, he took a huge L, Luffy. The Straw Hats did. Like, Kuma saves them, but at the time they didn't know. At first I thought it's kind of randomness, that like when he was at the Amazon Lily, it's just like different, but it's funny because like he saw Hancock and you find out the stories and you're like, oh, connection with the Celestial Dragon. Every time you hear more about these Celestial Dragons, you hate them more, and then you hate the world government. And Impel Down was just so exciting, just going to rescue Ace and stuff, gathering up all these followers. Bonchan, just like when he appeared as Zoro, got the Zoro theme playing in the background, and then it's like jumps out. I was like, no, Bonchan, and then they hug, and he's like, ah, Sashiburi, long time no see. And then they go through all depths of hell to get him back, and you meet Eva-chan and all of them. Buggy was pretty funny in that, and go all the way to me Marineford, like so many epic moments. Like, I can't even explain them all. You're just like, oh my gosh, we gotta save Ace, gotta save Ace. You find out Ace is Gol D Roger's son, and the shock, like, what the hell? Ace is not Luffy's brother? Like, I don't even, it was so long ago, I don't even know the initial shock. When we were going through the end, you're just like, yes, we saved him, we saved him. I really like the part where like Mr. 3 was saying like, if I told you I'm here for my friend, Mr. 2, would you think badly of me? Of course not. For Mr. 2, you know what he did? Yeah, it's like, kakate koi. The way he sacrificed himself the whole way through Impel Down, I was so impressed with Bonchan. And I love that right after we get to Ace and Luffy's backstory, and you also see like a broken down Luffy. He's just so torn up that Ace is gone, but at least he finds that he still got his nakama, and that pushes him to continue the journey. Yeah, thank you, Jinbei. Thanks for Law for saving us. But then he's probably thinking like, save him, use him in the future, which he does. Got Rayleigh-san back. I also forgot to mention, I really like the part with Dadan and Garb, where she just punches him. Like, Makino comes in and be like, please stop, like, Garb-san is probably feeling the most pain, and then Dadan's like, no, the one who's feeling the most pain is Luffy. It's like, I'm always gonna be on Luffy's side. Yeah, she's like a mother figure. Yeah, hope we see Luffy's mother. Like in the manga, she's, you know, she's in a revolutionary army somewhere. Although Luffy acts like his grandpa, I was thinking, oh, maybe he acts like his mom, but I'm thinking it's from his grandpa. We'll see, we'll see. It's funny if like Dragon has like a funny side. Time skip, just do fake Luffy's. I really love the way that Oda did it, because at first I was like kind of annoyed. Like, I'm like, who are these fake Straw Hats taking the fame? Like, there's something, like, I don't mind if the dumb guys get a little fame, but I want our protagonists, like the main characters, to have the fame too. In Dragon Ball, Hercule, I don't like him, mostly because like he took like Goku's fame. I know Goku doesn't care. It just really bugs me. So every time I see him, it just annoys the hell out of me. In One Piece, I like how it's done. It's just like Buggy has some fame, but it's like a funny, ridiculous kind of thing, while Straw Hats have their own fame. And I love the way Luffy just, with the fake Straw Hats, like, who is this guy? Like, the boss wanted him to come, and then they go to the place. And then we got Sentomaru, like when he was telling Luffy like, I've become an official, like, part of the Marine. PX5 or PX7, like, go get him. And he shoots out, and then Luffy like dodges it all, and you're just so amazed at what he could do. It's like, when Rayleigh taught him the hockey. I also forgot to mention the part where like Kizaru was like almost gonna destroy the Straw Hats, and then Rayleigh-san just jumps in with the leg, just like the light. Like, nothing the Straw Hats did like could affect him, obviously, because he's light they're going through. And like Rayleigh-san, just like the epicness, teaching Luffy all about hockey, and he mastered it. And Merman Island arc, I know some people don't like it, but I just like the adventure. And then there's like the discrimination aspect between like fishmen and humans. Like, I like seeing that. And like, there's just something about One Piece. Some manga, anime, like, they start off really good, and then the ending is just lacking something. One Piece has everything. Like, we want to know about the poneglyphs, 100-year void, see all of our Straw Hats reach their goal. We want them to get to the One Piece, like fighting the Yonkos, like admirals, we're gonna go to Wano and see Reverie again. Like, so much adventure, just crazy. Fishman Island, I love all the Sanji moments. It's hilarious. He was cured because he saw Shirahoshi, and I love the part where Chopper's like, ah, Sanji, don't turn around, Yamete! He's like trying to stop him, like, please don't do it, like you're gonna die. He's like, I couldn't do it. He turns around and then it's like, oh, this is the most beautiful thing. A drawing wouldn't be able to complete the beauty of it. I love Sanji and Zoro, but like before time skip, I really like Zoro. I liked him a bit more than Sanji. He'd always say like these funny little things, but in the second half, I like Sanji a bit more. I think because Zoro got like super serious, there was less funny moments for him. Like, I mean, Sanji mostly worries about the woman, but he's funny. And he's always like worried about everyone. Something about Sanji in like the second half, he got so cool and handsome. Like the part where he goes to save Nami and Punk Hazard. Like Sanji just turns Super Saiyan, just like flying in the air, like fire on his whole body, and like he looks so cool with his cigar. He goes and he's like shot one of the guys in the suit, and Frankie just like instant kill to the guy. I love Nami-san, even though she only cares for the kids. He's so cool over there. And then all these like funny moments where they're all switched, and then Sanji was like, I'm in a woman's body. Poor Nami, she got put into Frankie's body, and then Sanji's body. Sanji is having like the time of his life. Right after he had a horrible 2 years with the Okama lady, so he has to have like his moments to make up for it. He's going with Zoro. Well, he was going with Brook, but like Nami was like, not you two perverts. Like Zoro, you go with them, because if Zoro's with you guys will be able to argue. And then sure enough, they're arguing the whole way. And then there's this part where like Sanji's like, oh boy, heavy. My chest is heavy because I'm running. And then he falls down and Zoro catches him. And then Brook's like, romantic, ii kanji. And then defeats Caesar. Law. Oh my god, so many parts with the law. Every moment Luffy does something, he's like, more shocked. Like when he was first introduced, he looked so cool, but now that he's a Shichibuka, he's like all serious. And then just seeing Luffy just slowly doing these ridiculous things is starting to wear him down. It's a little moments like, who's the doctor? It's like, oh, I can't move. Chopper is over the law. Even the part where he's actually on the ship and then he's telling them about the plan to get Doflamingo, and then Luffy's like, oh, Sanji, I want a sandwich, and then they all go in, and then he's like, I don't like bread. And then just Caesar's there, and he's like, oh. So he goes in, he eats some like onigiri, and he tells them about everything. I can't remember all like the funny moments in Dressrosa, because like that arc just felt so long. Like it felt extra longer than the other arcs. Usually it takes a year, but this arc took like 2 years. And then plus the manga was already started a year, so it was like 3 whole years for Dressrosa. I just remember just Luffy was just really ridiculous with like the little old man Lucy. You meet Rebecca. I was like, another pink-haired princess. Her clothing is pretty revealing. I didn't love her, didn't hate her. She was okay. And then giving away Ace's Devil Fruit, and Luffy can't give that to just anyone, so he has to win it. I was like, whoa, Sabo's alive, and give it to Sabo. He got that, and he left so fast, you didn't even see much. Like, oh wait, Koala is the girl from Fisher Tiger. Like, I love Fisher Tiger and Queen Otohime. Otohime would make me cry any day. Burst into tears every time she made one of her speeches. And you get the law passed. Pretty sad with Corazon. Yeah, get to the main, so many funny parts. Garuchu! And then the part with like the Sanji, just like craziness. Selflessly sacrifice himself. Save my friends, and then I'll go to this tea party, I'll meet them, and I'll come back. I'll come back for you, my friends. But I was enemies, but turns out we're all friends and we're all good, and you meet Beppo again. It's like, who is Horao? You meet Nekomamushi and Inuarashi, and you find out the samurais. I haven't even talked about them the whole time. Momo, it's like the son of like Oden. You get to see the red poneglyph, and wow. After he gets to Hokage Island and we all decide to go, Luffy jumps off the elephant, like, let's go get Sanji. Sanji has no choice, and he's got to marry because this is the Yonko, Big Mom. He knows how strong Big Mom is. He can't escape. Big Mom is crazy. You saw her at Fishman Island, and I thought, oh my gosh, she's a monster. One day we're gonna fight her, and now we're actually here, and she's a beast. She's a beast. I don't want to go too much into details, but her flashback, you all know, you saw my reactions if you read the manga. I like Big Mom though. She's like really interesting, but she's crazy. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. And you got Jinbei there. Jinbei-chan! Tell me your favorite moments in One Piece and I'll be sure to read them. I love One Piece. It's so addicting and so adventurous. If I could, I would love to find like a group of people like the Straw Hats. Yeah, they're like my family and I love them. Thank you, One Piece, for all these years of making me laugh and all that. Thank you, Oda, for creating such wonderful characters, and just I can't wait to continue this journey. I hope One Piece never ends, but one day, we're gonna reach Raftel, find the One Piece. Hope we all reach our dreams. So see you guys next time. Peace out.